Hey, Star Wars fans. Joe with Rule the Galaxy back tonight. Until we get the whole crew doing this, we're going to do a couple of intro videos, just little things to bring you a little bit more into me and what I do and what we're about on Rule the Galaxy. And because I'm recording this, my dog has decided to be a complete jerk and bark right outside my door. So, one of the fun of having to film live on your phone. Anyway, so last night, quick introduction about Rule the Galaxy. Again, we have a podcast that's every week. You can find us at Rule the Galaxy SW on Twitter, and you can email us at ruletheGalaxySW@gmail.com. I told you about my crew. Again, it's me, Joey, Massengale, we call him Mass, Ryan Massengale, Brent Dykman, Nick Shesky, Alfie, Molinaro, Vinny Smith, Tony Molinaro, my brother, and they hop in and out. So there's a different one of us on the show each week. Matter of fact, we'll be recording our next episode of Rule the Galaxy tomorrow. And we're going to do some fun things, a little bit of news, but then we're going to play Star Wars Would You Rather. So we're going to put in some questions and let you guys as fans decide what you would rather do in the Star Wars universe. I briefly mentioned my 5 favorite characters last night. I could easily put together a top 10 or a top 20, and some of those would probably, be Qui-Gon Jinn and Asajj Ventress and Hera Syndulla. There's a lot of different people that could go into that. Han Solo, all part of it. All, Anakin / Darth Vader. I don't know how many of you consider Anakin and Darth Vader the same character, but I definitely do. Over a long arc, they are the same person. But my top 5 kind of goes something like this. And none of this stuff that I'm going to show you here did I even have before COVID and quarantine hit. I picked it all up and did a lot of Star Wars buying and selling over the past year. Past 10 months, actually. So, number 5, one of my favorite guys. I plan on getting this tattoo somewhere, probably across my back. But number 5 on my list is Captain Rex. So, I searched and searched. I finally found a Captain Rex helmet. It actually does work. There's a little bit of everything in here for Captain Rex, but definitely this is the tattoo that I'll be getting probably across my back, on my shoulder blades. Captain Rex is my man. Love everything about Captain Rex. Didn't have any of these characters when quarantine started, but I like the mixture of all the different Captain Rex possibilities. He's just a bad dude, and one of my favorites, one I searched for, and my son Joey found this for me at a flea market. Absolutely love this black 6-inch Black Series Captain Rex. It's very cool. I love the blonde hair in these things, so maybe it's sticking out to me with me having the blonde hair. And another one that makes me think of Return of the Jedi and thinks of Rebels, one of my favorite shows, the chubbier version of Captain Rex when he's older. So yeah, the number 5, Captain Rex. I don't think you can beat him. The loyalty, how close he is to Anakin and Ahsoka, I think that's a big deal, and he's a big part of Star Wars lore. And like I said, I want to see him in the Ahsoka series, and if it means that's where his going out party is, that's what I want to see, because Captain Rex is a big part of Star Wars to me. Number 4, let's see, I believe, yep, I was so pleased when they re-released this. Kanan Jarrus. Have every book and comic related to Kanan. I think he's awesome. I thought the series of Star Wars Rebels was fabulous. The growth from him from the first to the end of the series was fantastic. I think the comic series, I've got a hardback version, is absolutely awesome when it comes to Kanan. I've also got this figure, found this one. There's not a lot of variety in Kanan characters. He's either in his usual garb that he's in for all the shows, or occasionally you get him in a stormtrooper disguise. But Kanan is the best, and there's something about him teaching Ezra and changing from being the cowboy Jedi who was hidden and didn't want to tell anyone about him, to being the guy who sacrifices his life for the Ghost crew is fantastic, and to have him get back his sight right at the end so he could see Hera one more time was fantastic in Rebels. So that's where we are on that. Number three is, well, I mean, I think she's everything that epitomizes Star Wars today. We did a Mount Rushmore of Star Wars the other day, and while there's other Jedi that are more powerful or more well-known, and this is a character who really, if you would have said in 2008 or whatever, when the Clone Wars came out, the Clone Wars movie came out, that she would be on the top of anyone's list, or they'd be creating a series for her, you'd be out of your mind. But Ahsoka Tano is number three. I can't get enough of Ahsoka. I've got gear I've got a track jacket, the Her Universe track jacket with Ahsoka Tano on the front of it, and I now have all of the Black Series versions of Ahsoka. Again, something I didn't have any of before COVID, and it's really just let me be a kind of a collector. I cannot find a lot of the Ahsokas from the Clone Wars original series, but I did find this one. Would love to have more, but man, the expense for an Ahsoka character now is just outlandish. And so anytime I can find anything with Ahsoka, I pick it up. But, you know, she is, she's, I think Mass or Alfie, one of those guys in the show the other day, said she's everything what a Jedi's supposed to be now. And walking away from the Jedi when she did in season 5, and then coming back in season 7, showing up in Rebels. For not being in a movie, she is a super important character in the Star Wars universe, and love everything about Ahsoka. Number 2 is actually a tie. Number 2 and number 1 are tied for first. And I'll tell you, I'll just go with a mixture of them. My 2 favorites right now, and I'm sure it'll always bounce around, Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Much more Obi-Wan in the prequels era and Clone Wars era, but even the Alec Guinness version is fabulous. I love the way that Ewan McGregor, James Arnold Taylor, Alec Guinness all play a different role in a different way with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Luke, you know, I love this jacket. If I could find this jacket, man, I think I would buy it and wear it. Luke was the epitome for me growing up as a 6-year-old kid watching Star Wars, being a blonde-haired, you know, dreamy kid who just wanted to dream big and not think about the present, you know, as Yoda tells him, always looking in the future, looking at the stars. I mean, that's what I was, right? So Luke and Obi-Wan tied for first. So I know it's kind of a cheat there, but I really enjoyed the re-release of the Empire Strikes Back characters. I got those. I love Luke and the Bespin Fatigues. Really good to do a show when you can't speak. So really love this costume, this outfit for Luke, and this is what really sticks with me because he really made that jump and that stretch to make it from a young farm boy to being on his way to being a Jedi and facing Darth Vader. And then this was kind of one of my crown jewels over COVID to find. I don't know how I missed this, but Walgreens was doing that exclusive on Obi-Wan Kenobi in the clone armor. And let me tell you something. I paid a pretty penny for it because it never got to my area here in central Indiana. And I had to buy it online, but well worth it because this is something that means the world to me after searching and finding it, to have it in my collection. So that's my top 5. Tomorrow I'll probably go over something else, whether it's my favorite collectibles, my favorite movies, maybe talk a little bit about Clone Wars, Rebels, things like that. But this is episode 2 of the YouTube channel. We're going to keep trying this and seeing how it goes. I'm going to have each one of the guys from Rule of the Galaxy send me over a video so we can post that. And I'll also take you on a trip around the Man Cave studio here at the Molinaro household for Rule of the Galaxy. So we're recording Rule of the Galaxy, the podcast, tomorrow night. But thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for listening, subscribing, just being a part of the Star Wars fun. And we'll keep taking it a step further. Might even try to record the show tomorrow without telling anybody. Let's see how that goes. Follow us at Rule the Galaxy on Rule the Galaxy SW on Twitter, and email us at ruletheGalaxySW@gmail.com. And until we record the podcast tomorrow, may the Force be with you.